Keep it going for Hannah one time. What's going on, Lincoln Watch? How we doing? Feeling good? Frisky? Fun? All right. Let's just address it from the bat. I look like if a white claw came to life, right? What's up, dude? I'm Mango. Is it cool if I vape in here? Low-key Chipotle slaps. High-key Rick and Morty pre-point, dude. I can do that all night long. But I won't. I went to a Bills game today. You guys down with football at all? Yeah. Yeah? A little bit? Yeah. And so I'm a Bills fan from Buffalo. And it's been fun these past couple of years because we used to always notoriously lose. So it was like a kind of a sad thing to go to a game. And now that we're winning, like Go Bills has turned into our aloha back home. So it's like it fills in for like hello, Go Bills. You say goodbye, Go Bills. The conversation dwindles and you're not really sure if it's done or not. Go Bills. You come too quickly during sex, Go Bills. It heals all wounds, it's pretty cool. I was back home in Buffalo recently, actually, and I was going through my old stuff from high school. I had a diary in high school, because I was, what? Cool. And I was going through. One of the last entries, super heated. Like, I was like, man, I was like really upset. I'm the oldest of all my siblings. My parents were really strict in high school, so I was mad that I couldn't get alcohol, right? So I wrote this heated entry. I was like, promise to future self, one day you're gonna buy a house. And when you do, you're gonna let underage kids party in it all day, every day. Or give it back to the community. It's gonna be sick. We're gonna call it Neverland. It's gonna be Maybe not. I'm a pretty dumb dude, we can tell right now, right? I'm always messing stuff up. I always confuse henna and hentai. Try and get a temporary tattoo, end up impregnated by a squid. Why? You don't know what hentai is? Look it up. A little fun Google search. I'm really bad at dating, too. Go figure. Pretty bad at dating. I think it's because I got all of my dating advice from a game called The Sims. You guys remember this doozy? Right? Yeah. So if I see a girl that I like from across the way, I just instantly want to hit her with one of these. Yoo-hoo! My opening line is always, Rasa Papadoopoo, Rasa Pindu. And if she says Rasa Pagananga, I'm like, okay, we're both tripping on shrooms at this Potbellies, and the vibe is on. We're vibing. You guys like drugs? Drug-friendly crowd? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Every time I ask that, I always feel like I look like a narc, so I have like people like, I don't trust you, dude. Craziest drug you ever did? Feel free to shout it out. Can be over the counter. Nothing.
NyQuil.
NyQuil.
Nitrous oxide.
All right.
Spice.
Spice. Okay.
That's actually it.
We're getting crazier.
Somebody please top that.
Yeah. I'll do. Okay. My craziest one was DMT. Do you know what DMT is? That's like kind of the top tier, right?
Are you good?
Am I good? Dude, I don't know. Good question. Okay, so if you don't know what DMT is, how it was described to me by my weed dealer Trevor is it was the juice that is released into your brain before you die, and you can relive like crazy past memories. It's like total out of body. And Trevor had that on Tuesday, pretty tight. You want to blast off? And I'm like, all right, let's try it. He's like, it's gonna be nuts. I think I got ripped off a little bit though, guys, because when I took it, it just replayed every time I used my Shrek fleshlight. And I was like, yeah, dude. Days start coming and they don't stop coming. It's true. I don't own a Shrek fleshlight. I just want to. Don't own it. I'm 2 payments away. And that we'll party. I did something really fun for myself the other day. I took a kink test online. Has anybody done this before? Yeah? Yeah? Hell yeah. There's always like one person who's like, yeah, I did that. I was so pumped. I dressed like this every day. I'm 34 years old, right? I was like, oh my god, what secrets am I gonna unlock in this quiz? 45 minutes I took this quiz, okay? I'm like, oh man, we're cooking, right? Get the results. 99%. Say it with me.
Vanilla!
Did not need to take that test. Fellow vanilla.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. Movie tickets. They're like A+. Yeah, I was like, oh man. Yeah, so I'm learning to embrace it though. I'm like, okay, fine. I'm vanilla. I like sex in the dark. I like it missionary. Okay. Sue I like Wedding Crashers blaring loudly in the background. Who doesn't? My safe word is actually, wow. It's a bad safe word. My girlfriend's safe word is, ow, wrong hole. Stay away from my ear. I'm like, I'm trying to be kinky. My bad. I did try and do something that was like kinkier before I had a girlfriend, before COVID. I got invited to a foursome. 1, 2, 3, 4. You barely pull off a twosome. So this was a bold thing. So she's like, hey, it's gonna be you. Cool. Me. Awesome. 2 other dudes. I was like, I do yoga. I'm hetero-flexible. Let's get it. You know, I'm desperate. And so I show up at this foursome, and I was like so nervous. It was like, it's like a mini orgy. So I wanted to be polite. So I brought a 12-pack of White Claw on brand. And a pack of Uno cards, because it's a great icebreaker, right? I show up, just the 2 dudes there, Winnie the Poohing it, okay? Shirt, nothing below, right? They're like, you want to join? I'm like, I'll wait till the girl gets here if that's chill, my dudes. We crushed claws. We played Uno for an hour. The girl never showed, right? I'm like, Chad, Steve, this has been fun. Think we can go. You guys can put your pants on at any point. And I'm leaving, and as I'm leaving that apartment, I'm like, okay, 3 sexually frustrated dudes playing drinking games, crushing claws with the boys. Did I just start a fraternity? Beta, beta, beta. We are sad. I do have a girlfriend now. She rocks. She claims that the Coke at McDonald's hits harder than store-bought Coke. Do you guys agree?
Yes.
Right. Resounding yes. It's just weird buying an 8-ball from a fry cook, you know? That playpen does hit different when you're gacked out on that Rondon special sauce, though. Doing laps in that ball pit. You guys on TikTok? TikTokies? Yeah, some woos, yeah. I didn't want to get on this app because I'm like, all right, too much social media, right? But then I found out there was a TikTok star last year who made $200K via this app. I'm like, okay, lucrative. Let me check it out. I look into it. She didn't make it necessarily from TikTok, but by selling her farts into jars. Do we remember this woman? This is like from a year ago. Look it up. This is real. $1,000 a jar. These bad boys were going for. That's insane, right? So, you're right, dude.
So they normally only go for 200.
I bought 6, you know, because trying to get into investing. Marketplace is crazy. My girlfriend's like, the price of gas is out of control. I'm like, you have no idea. I'm bankrupt from these guys. Crazy, man. One of the questions on that King test I took was if you could have sex with any cartoon character, who would it be? You guys want to volunteer?
Miss Incredible.
Miss Incredible. Nice. She thick.
Jessica Rabbit.
Jessica Rabbit, classic.
Betty Boop.
Betty Boop. A little more old school. I love asking because eventually someone will say Shrek in the back. And I'm like, let's party. Top three. These are my top 3 favorites that I've gotten. Coming in at number 3, Fern Gully. This guy said. You guys remember Fern Gully? It was like a deep cut. But the problem is that's the name of the movie. I was like, wait, no, which character? And he was like, all of it. He didn't blink. I was like, oh my god, dude, you are Fern sexual. Let's go. Number 2, cat dog. The woman yells cat dog. No. Half dog, half cat. Connected in the middle. keep that woman away from animals. Number one, I've gotten it many times. It still blows my mind every time I get it. I had a woman yell, Simba. In the back. Simba. I don't know if her arms are up. She like declared it. And I was like, man. I like thought back on it. I'm like, Nazavanya, please be the older Simba in this weird situation. Went back, watched the movie. There is a scene where adult Simba meets up with adult Nala. They're rolling around. The colors are swirling. Elton John's belting it. You're feeling some kind of way. All of a sudden, Simba's on top, Nala's below, and Nala gives him the look. She's like, yeah, stick that Timon in my Pumbaa. Hakuna my Matata. So I'm like, oh my. It's so insane. That was back when they used to draw it frame by frame. So there was some dude doing that. Whoever was in charge was like, yeah, dude, let's go. Fuck these kids up. Furry Fest 2022. All right, I'll get out of here on this. So during COVID, I put on some weight. I think we all kind of put on a few lbs. And I'm trying to get rid of them nowadays, right? So I'm doing some at-home iron pumping, right? You guys know, you're all gym rats, I don't need to tell you. But when you work out with weights and you haven't done it in a while, like everything's sore the next couple days. Like you wince at like the wind, right? It hurts. Yeah. So I'm pumping it. You guys get it, you're gym ratatouilles, I know. And I'm doing it at home, and it's the next day, so prime wincing. And my girlfriend's like, hey, like getting frisky. I'm like, cool. She gets on top, one of my favorite positions. All right. And I don't know if like the light hit perfectly or like everything just kind of came together, but it was the fastest I've ever come in my entire life. Like it was like Guinness Book of World Records, like half a sneeze. You really had to like see it. And she caught it and she was like, you didn't. And it went from passion to anger real quick, right? And I was like, I'm sorry. And she hit me, prime arm, right? And she had the leverage, guys. So he hits me. I let out the grossest sound I've ever made in my entire life. It was like a sickly prince. It was like Game of Thrones. Like, yeah, it was like high fish. What up? Relive it every time I tell a story. And she hit it, and I started to cry. And it's the first time I've ever cried during sex, technically after. And she's like, are you crying? And I tried to save it, guys. I tried to be like, bounce back, and I was like, yeah, because the pussy's so good. And she's like, you never say that. And I just said, go Bills, and I'll always win. Thank you guys. I've been Seth Payne. Can we go over your host?